Fad diets don't work. Keto, detox teas, celery juice cleansers. There's some names that I want to drop, but I can't drop it because I ain't got the money to be sued right now. All these fad diets, they just fail. Why? Because they're not sustainable. We live in a world of what's called instant gratification. I think that's what I would call it. We do something and we expect something instantly in return. Amazon Prime is an example. Buy something today, get it delivered tomorrow. Hell, you can even get it delivered by 10 p.m. the same day. We've become impatient. The amount of times I'm starting with a new client and they expect to see a result by the end of that week, by the end of 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that you can't see a result in those times, but it's not necessary that you will. Here's the thing. Anyone can cut out carbs for like 30 days. Anyone can drink a meal replacement shake for the next 2 weeks. However, sure, you'll lose some water weight and a bit of fat. But the second you go back to normal eating, that weight is going to pile back on. Here's the truth. It's not the magical rules of the diet that makes you lose weight. It's the calorie deficit. That's it. You cut out carbs for 30 days. That means that you've cut out probably 90% of nice tasting stuff. Pizza, can't have it. Donuts, can't have it. Croissants, can't have it. Cereal, can't have it. If you're naturally just eating protein and veg, you will lose water weight and weight on the scale because your body's not holding that water weight. So you think you've lost weight, but you go back to eating those things, or you just go back to having carbs again, and all of a sudden you're back up. Always remember, you push the body far this way, it will rebound far this way. So going 30 days without carbs, you not only regain that weight back, because superficial weight, I think superficial is the word I'm looking for, fake weight, let's call it fake, yeah? So then when you start to eat normally again, your body's like, fuck, I haven't had carbs for this long, soaks it up like a motherfucking sponge. And then all of a sudden, because you push the body far that way, it's pushing it the more this way. So not only do you hold on to more water, but it holds on to even more water. So then you get bloated. You're right back to where you started, if not a little bit further. The shakes, well, yeah, that's going to bring your calories down quite a lot. And depending on how good your willpower is, let's just say you run that for 2 weeks and you get some good results and you're looking good and you jump on the scale and you've lost X amount. The minute you start eating properly again, the way you were before, normally, you go back right to where you were. It's the fact that you were in a calorie deficit is the reason why you were getting that result. Well, then the next thing you're going to say is, well, if I just gain the weight back, then why do I need to be in a calorie deficit? Or why should I even think about a calorie deficit? That's because there's different ways to do a calorie deficit. The calorie deficit that you're doing, which is, let's take the no carbs for 30 days or these shakes, those are silly restrictions that you can't keep up long term. So it's inevitable that you rebound. Then you take some of my clients as an example, where I'm teaching them the proper nutritional values, such as a high protein diet, such as looking into how much fiber you're having, such as proper hydration, such as having a base of good food that fuel your results and are progressive towards your goals, and then also being able to have some foods, some fun foods, let's call it. So now we have a good foundation and we have some stuff that we can use for celebrations and some fun stuff and understanding where these foods take us. So now we have some rules and we have something that we can follow. We have a structure. So now you have smarter restrictions, which can be bent or sometimes broken entirely. But then that client now regains weight. They then go back to the structure and they start to go back into that calorie deficit and start to lose weight again. So they can balance the scales again. But at the same time, if they don't break the rules or the structure, then this is something that they can continue for the rest of their lives as an example. But it is a lifestyle. If you want real results, stop looking for the shortcuts. Build habits, build a foundation, build something that you can do forever. Balanced nutrition, good amount of protein, movement that you enjoy and challenge you, and just a little bit of discipline. That's it. End of the day, the boring basics beat the sexy sounding fads every single time. Don't get sucked in by the marketing. Don't get sucked in by fast results. Master the fundamentals and you'll never need another diet again.